Welcome back to Keeping the Beat. This is your host, Timo, and
Sweet Latrice.
we just gonna take a minute to reflect on the summer a little bit. We was gone for a while. 3 months almost. I want to say roughly.
Yeah.
Give or
about 3
take
months.
give or take a couple weeks.
Mhm.
But that's a lot of time. A lot can happen. A lot of growth can take place. A lot of events can happen. So I just kind of want to take some time to talk about something that we kind of discovered or kind of became fans of, or anything new that we kind of gravitated towards. So I guess I'll go ahead and start. And is that cool?
Sure.
All right,
Sure.
cool. Well, me personally, I became a fan of like online content, like specifically like YouTube and stuff like that, and mainly because it's like on demand almost. Like I can really see like the shift happening between like traditional forms of media and how more and more people every day are cutting the cord and not really watching TV as much. Like I believe the opening week for the NFL was like the worst it's been in a while. And I think it's because a lot of people don't sit in front of a TV and watch it
TV,
anymore.
yeah.
Like, they out there live streaming it, or, so the media convergence is a big thing, and it's like a movement that I feel like a lot of people kind of just glaze over, and they don't really realize that this is like a big deal, because it's about everything you consume is going to be pretty much on the internet.
Yeah, instant.
Instant almost. It's like instant, like the consumer has control more than ever.
Like if I have to wait a week to watch a TV show, I don't watch it.
It's kind of like unappealing at that point, because it's like, man, if it's a good show, because I know like with like shows like Power, Insecure, stuff like that, like things that have big fan bases, they don't like waiting weeks and weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you put it all up like the whole season,
like
on Netflix or something like that, they'll binge watch the hell out of it, like just because they a fan of it. And it's like, but if they have to like have somebody dictate to them or delegate time every week,
because I'm the type where I watch Power now, but I'm the type of person where even like if it's a new show, I don't even I watch like the first 2 episodes to see like, oh, am I gonna be one of these fans that watch this show? But then like after the first 2 episodes, you feel like, okay, I'm a fan. I DVR the whole season and don't come back until like 3 or 4 episodes, because I hate sitting down watching the show for an hour and then I gotta wait a week to figure out, did he kill her or did he not kill her?
And what kills me is like how that when that happens, like I feel like it builds up like for this whole frenzy for when it does air. Social media is unbearable. Like I can't, like when Power is on, or when Empire was on, or anything big, like it was like play by play on social media. Oh my God, did you see that?
The memes. I remember it would be memes on Twitter.
I
would be,
bro, like I don't even watch the shows, but I can sit here and tell you like event for event for event. That what happened. So it's like, yo, like you really messed the show up for me.
Yeah.
But if I have the power to like go watch it on my own whenever I wanted to, I wouldn't have to tweet or stay on social media to stay up on it. Or even if I am that big of a fan of it, I could just kind of enjoy it whenever and not just have to vent my frustrations out on the web, on the book, on the Twitters. And the IGs and the snappy chappies.
What the heck?
You know what I'm saying? So, but that's one thing that really got to me though, like seeing all of that. Yeah. But overall, like YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, Sling, like all the little apps, HBO Go, like if you got a smart TV or something like that.
I got HBO Go.
Yeah, like it's lit for that. I just watched the Defiant ones on HBO Go.
The Defiant ones.
Yeah, you should watch that. I think you're like, it's about like hip hop, and if you like music or anything like that, it's about like Interscope Records, Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre, and it's a lot of parallel storytelling and just kind of how they started out, but then how they paths ended up crossing. So like you get the story of NWA before, after, you get the whole Death Row stuff, you get the whole Interscope development, them signing and discovering Snoop and Dre or not Snoop and Dre, Snoop, Eminem, 50, like you get to see how everything kind of transpires, and it catches you up till today, how you got the first rap billionaire and all that. So online content is definitely like making a push to where like it's about to be everything.
Like
All Def Digital is an online content.
I can watch TV,
company,
everything on my phone.
Like everything. Like,
by
they got
2020.
shows, segments, little skits, little short films, like all of that.
Yeah.
And like YouTube has even got a music part of it. Like, you know,
YouTube has movies that you can buy.
Yes.
YouTube has Keke Palmer has a whole TV series on YouTube. Like, it's amazing.
If you got some and it's easily accessible.
Yeah, you literally make an account.
Too. You can make your own content like with almost
and
nothing.
Make money.
Right, and get paid with advertisement and all that. So it's something that I would definitely take some time to look into and learn about moving forward, because it's the future. And if you don't know now, then you're going to find out.
Mark my words.
You know what I'm saying? So heed my warning. You know what I'm saying? You understand me? You know what I'm saying? But so
my turn.
That's what I figured out for the summer. You know, so why don't you go ahead and give your spiel? What did you discover this summer?
So I personally did not discover it, but my mother told me.
Your mama's.
Yeah. My mama told me. First of all, I am a very dramatic person. Are you dramatic? When I say I'm a very dramatic.
You can't just tell them that you're dramatic and just be like, yeah, I'm just dramatic. Like,
I'm dramatic, you guys. Like, I'm the type of person where, I don't know. I'm just going to give an example. But this summer, my mother told me that I'm the type of person that beats the horse till it's dead. Example. Me and then a person of mine were going back and forth, and we were like arguing like over something so stupid, but it was the fact that this man did not understand. Well, wasn't trying to understand where I was coming from. Well, he probably did understand where I was coming from, but it was just like he wasn't giving me that. You understand where I'm coming from. So I'm just sitting here like just mad, just irritated, just pissed, just just want to choke, everything, like get out of my face, like I don't want to talk to you, like all this type of stuff, just being so dramatic to the point where I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, am I being dramatic? Like, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. She was like, you are being dramatic. I do agree with what you're saying, but it's this thing called agreeing to disagree, and you don't believe in that. You just beat the horse till it's dead until someone finally just gives you what you want, which is basically you're correct.
So you want to be right.
So I'm a type of person that wants to be right because I know I am right. It's just, other people don't want to admit that I'm right. Because my intentions are never to, like, belittle a person. My intentions are never to, like, make a person feel like they are dumb or stupid. But it's just how, like, I'm the type of person where I feel, I said it a lot, but I'm the type of person where I feel like I am, what do you call it, the people where God speaks through you? Is it a vessel or a prophet?
A vessel, not a
prophet.
Okay, a vessel. Prophet is like it's a little up there, but yeah, a vessel.
But I feel like I'm a vessel. Definitely once it comes to, like, if a person comes to me and they ask us a question, or when I just get really passionate about something, it's like I know I might not have the Wikipedia facts to back up everything, that I'm saying, but I know I'm right because I feel like I'm right. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm wrong, I'm also the type of person that I will admit when I'm wrong. I will admit that I am wrong. Like I'm like, you know what? You right.
Well, and I feel like the important thing that I got from all of that is that it is important to know how to agree to disagree.
And that's what I'm learning.
Oil and water don't mix. So
really
like
don't.
you're gonna always have them people that like don't necessarily agree with you, and y'all not gonna ever see eye to eye. And if you kind of look at it like, well, we can't get along because we don't see eye to eye, or I'm gonna be frustrated because of that, because you're not understanding my plight, and vice versa.
Right.
That begets like a lot of mental like frustration. Like
it is a lot of mental frustration
goes on. But if I could sit here and give you one viewpoint and you give me the other, and we kind of talk back and forth, we notice that it don't really, it ain't really going nowhere. We could be like, all right, you know what? For the sake of both our mental well-beings, let's just agree to disagree, and then you move forward.
My problem,
because what y'all are agreeing with, like, or arguing about, probably ain't even something y'all carry in y'all normal conversation.
It's anyway. It's not. But I'm just a very dramatic, emotional person, and I feel like I'm learning, but it takes a lot for me to not beat that horse till it's dead, So that's just me. So that's what I learned this summer. So I try to be conscious of that. Because, why not? I care about people, and I want people to not leave me.
Yeah.
So.
Sounds like you letting on to a lot more than you want to right now. But I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And from what I know about you, I could definitely see that. Like, you definitely, like, carry that kind of energy with you. Like I could tell, like if you was like having a discussion with somebody before you came in here, right? And y'all got into a discussion and a disagreement took place, and you was right, or vice versa. Like, but y'all just didn't see eye to eye. The fact that y'all didn't see eye to eye at the end of it carries like, it's like a stain on you. It's
yeah,
I see.
Because I don't want to walk away like, ugh.
Yeah.
So it's like it's hard for me to walk in a room and I just left, Rebecca, and she's mad at me, and then I gotta walk in a room with Terrell, and I'm just sitting here like Rebecca, and you're just be in the moment, Robin. I'm just like Rebecca. So that's me. Like,
okay, you beat a dead horse.
Yeah, I beat the dead horse because I'm like, Rebecca, I love you so much, girl, that I just need you to understand that
real?
I'm right.
Is that an actual person?
No, that is a random person that came with my head.
You sticking with it. I'm like, okay, this must be a real person, and she must be listening.
I'm just real adamant on my storytelling,
Okay. Well, I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that because
we are still young.
We're young.
We're still dumb.
We're still dumb.
And we still broke. Like Khaled song. I like that song. Like that Khaled song with Young Dumb, young dumb.
And see, you a Khaled fan. I just told you.
I just not DJ Khaled, to singer
Khaled.
Yeah,
I love him. I do like that song.
Run, dun, dun. Right? Yeah. Look at you. Look, she's sleep.
I do like that
she's
song. That song is really cute.
Right. Because we young, dumb, and we broke.
Young, dumb, and broken, dumb.
Yeah. Because I'm young. I'm dumb.
I'm young.
And I'm broke.
I'm kind of educated, and I need a job. That's what I am right now.
I got a job, but I don't like it. But yeah, man. I mean, you want a job?
Put me on, bro.
Man, I ain't gonna do that to you, man. It takes a special type of person to work where I work here. All right.
Man,
we're gonna talk about that on the show too, because like my job is outrageous, man.
Man, I love my jobs.
God. I love it. It pay my bills, but like I would much rather be somewhere else when I'm there. But that was our summer. What we discovered. I went kind of what's it called? Not introspective, but not retrospective. That kind of that sound weird. But he
went cyber.
My external locus of control.
Ooh.
Big words. Even though that's the wrong
external
word,
locus
I know what it
control.
means. But the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying. And Sweet Latrice did like a kind of self-realization.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that just goes to show that everything around you and everything within you is growing. So, always stop. Stop and smell the flowers. Stop, take some time.
Stop and smell the Chinese food.
No. You don't smell Chinese food unless it's from St. Louis.
I was going to say that.
And that's another thing we need to talk about one day.
It's St. Louis food, Chinese food.
And Ping's Hibachi.
Hello. Yes, we need to make that a topic in Lawrenceburg, Missouri on UCM The Beat with Sweet Latrice and Timo, because that rice was disrespectful.
Yeah, chicken was too. But, what I'm saying, that was the show. Thank y'all for listening. Appreciate y'all, support. Like we said, go to the Facebook, the Twitter, the SoundCloud, the YouTube, follow along, comment on what you want to hear, what I'm saying, topics or discussions you would like for us to have, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to have some things for y'all to get involved with as well.
It's
down the line.
lit.
So, you know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned. Keep it locked. We'll see y'all next time on Keeping the Beat. I'm your host, Timo, and with me is
Sweet Latrice.
And we're going to see y'all next week.
Bye.
Deuces.